Hello, welcome back to another of my new videos. In today's video, we'll be talk about the FM receiver, basically an FM radio. But this kit is very interesting as it is a stereo FM receiver, which it can receive the stereo FM signals from FM broadcast stations. Usually, for a simple receiver modules, it can only detect the mono audio signal, not the stereo one. Therefore, for any of those stereo FM receivers, it always requires a crystal oscillator, which we can see here. And this kit, before we go on, will show you the simple diagram here. So from this diagram, we can see here is our main chip of RD5807 FPIC, which this IC itself is used for the entire stereo receiver demodulation of the frequency modulation signals used in many FM broadcasts. As we can see here, the signal is being decoupled to both jacks and left and the right channels for the audio jacks. And the entire chip will be powered by a 3-volt batteries, and there's many switch for the power and turn the audio up and down and changing the channels up and down as well, which we can see from here. So even if you can't read any of those language here, you can basically take yourself like a Google Translation app and just take a photo of it, and it can translate it into any language you want. As I got this kit somewhere on a random website, which I don't even remember which website I've got it. But the interesting fact is that it basically labels out all the components you need to know, such as the K is for resistance, I guess, and the UH is for microhenries for the inductors, and here will be for the 5 switches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, which we can see all here. So, but it just takes a bit of time to translate this entire thing into your local language and assemble it. And you need to know a little bit of SMD soldering, which is at the back. However, I've already fixed the entire circuit board onto this battery holders because it is famously known that all those type of thin wires fractures easily from metal stress. So we can power the entire stuff on just using some regular AA batteries. The only disadvantage about this kit is that it does not contain any indicator lights, so you basically have to check out the audio itself. As we can hear a little bit of hiss. Yeah, let's just tune the audio up. Let's see which key is for audio. Just randomly press. This is for channel plus and minor. If we check here, channel plus. So here probably is for audio. Yeah, we can hear a little bit of hissing noise. Now let's just check, can we detect any channels? Yep, we can hear something. Let's just test another key. Oh. There's no audio. There's no music today? Oh yeah, there is music today on the radio stations. Or else it would be really confusing for a radio broadcast to not have any music. Here we can see it's a little bit of pop. Is detecting anything else? Yes, some noise. Yep, here another broadcast. And test this key is for power off the entire unit. And this is one of those very simple kits to receive stereo FM signals by using a crystal oscillator and a special controlled IC, which is excellent for anyone who is beginners at electronics but want to assemble a bit of SMD components. You only get a single SMD chips to sort out. Make sure you solder each pin correctly, using soldering irons with correct techniques, using the correct type of flux and soldering tin, which you can use the lead-free version of solder, or you can use the standard solder that contains a bit of lead, or the best solder to ever use is the 6337 tin lead solder for the best effect. But anyway, thanks for watching, as I shall see you in another of my new videos.